What is going on? Sean here with Rendered Reality. Population 1 Season 2 update is about to come out. Depending on when you're watching this video, it may already be out, but there's some pretty big changes coming with this update, and today we're going to talk about those and break those down a little bit. So one of the first things you're going to notice going into Population 1 is the map changes in the top left-hand corner. That is what they are calling Frontier. Essentially, that is a Wild West kind of town. You know, it has a saloon in there, it has a train station, a bunch of different buildings and things to loot through. The saloon is pretty cool. It actually has a piano in there playing a little ditty. Pretty reminiscent of Westworld if you've seen that before. It's pretty cool. In this town, you're going to see some TNT barrels and some crates and stuff that you can bust open. The TNT barrels, you can actually shoot those and it will inflict damage on people that are close in, but I believe it's around 50% damage that it takes away. Some of the cool things that they've added into the gameplay, and one of these is a harmonica, which is actually really cool. When you get this harmonica, you put it up to your mouth and the harmonica plays a tune. And the tune starts to get really intense and it really breaks it down, and it's a lot of fun. So what happens when you're playing this harmonica is it will actually give shield to your teammates. So as you're playing the harmonica, you have it up to your mouth, you see the music stuff going out to your teammates, and that is actually going to give them shield and heal their shield back up, which is pretty cool and can be very useful in game. Another item that has been added is a shield shaker cup. So think of, you know, your typical workout shaker cup. In game, you grab one of those and you start to shake it up. A meter will fill up until it's full, and then you'll hear a pop top sound. Once that does, you can drink it down, and that'll actually increase your shield 50%, which is really nice. Some of the inventory stuff in your backpack has changed. You're actually going to be now able to carry 6 cans of soda and 6 cans of shield soda in each slot. So that is an upgrade from the 3 that you used to be able to carry. One of the big additions into the game is a new weapon, and these are called the matadors. If you have not seen these yet, you are able to dual wield these, which is the only dual wieldable weapon in the game right now. Really a pretty cool item. The reload mechanism is pretty cool. You kind of flick your wrists out and they spin around and reload. These things are pretty deadly up close and do quite a bit of damage.
Teammate down.
Oh, I died from behind. Yeah.
There is a little bit of a handicap with these as well, though, because you have one in each hand, so that means you can't use one-handed climb unless you put your weapons away. Also, if you try to pull up your map, which is left trigger, you actually shoot your left gun. So a little bit of strategic gameplay there, but they are a lot of fun to play with, and they can really be deadly up close. So some other changes in the game, there's actually quite a few quality of life updates, and some of those are just the music that plays going into the game. A kind of a bigger change is the player count. So you're going from 18 to 24 players in a round. There's also some zone timing changes and size changes that you'll notice once you go in, which I think is pretty cool, and it's a nice update. There's also some smaller things you will notice, such as the loot drop. The smoke is actually different in that, a little bit easier to see. Nice little touch there. The game is also getting 2 new game modes, game mode shootout and a deathmatch mode, which I have not yet got to play those, so I am really looking forward to playing, especially some deathmatch. I think the shootout is going to take place in the Wild West town, the Frontier up in the top left-hand corner of the map. There's also a ton of new skins and calling cards, titles, spray paint stuff, all to go along with kind of that Wild West theme. Some really cool looking stuff that I've seen in there that I'm excited to get. Really, they've done a great job with this game as far as keeping updates rolling out and stuff. It really keeps people coming back in. It keeps it interesting. I love what they're doing. All of the gameplay on here is recorded inside the Quest headset, so I didn't have access to it on the PC build, only the Quest, so that is what I recorded. Expect, you know, to see a little bit better image quality through a PC build. What do you guys think of this Population 1 update? Have you still been playing Population 1 since it came out? I know I'm still a big fan. The game has gotten so much harder though because people are just so good at the game, but it is a ton of fun. I love to see these updates. I think Season 2 is going to be a big hit. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there was something that you were missing that you wish was in this update, some ideas that you have for the game. Whatever it is, let us know, and we will see you in the next one. Later!
Oh, someone cutting you up? Shoot him. Nice.